Good morning, children. Welcome to our lesson about transportation. So, what is transportation? Is how you travel. Okay, so we're going to look at different ways of traveling from very common one like the bus, less common, the plane, or even very unusual, balloon. Okay, and then we're also going to have a look at bicycle because we all like bicycles, and I think quite a few of us, are going on the bike rides now. So we'll look at bicycle and we'll see what different parts of bicycle are called what. So we're going to start with a little song about transportation and traveling over the mountains.
I'm driving in a car. 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 Over the mountains, through the trees, travel the world and the seven seas. I'm sailing on a ship. I'm sailing on a ship. I'm sailing on a ship. Sailing on a ship, I'm sailing on a ship. I'm driving in a car, and over the mountains, through the trees, travel the world and the seven seas. I'm traveling on a train. 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 I'm sailing on a ship. I'm driving in a car, and over the mountains, through the trees, travel the world and the seven seas. I'm riding on a horse. 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 I'm traveling on a train. I'm sailing on a ship. I'm driving in a car, and over the mountains, through the trees, travel the world and the seven seas. Over the mountains, through the trees, travel the world and the seven seas.
The hero of this song was traveling first by car. Good answer. Then he went and traveled by ship. Ship, it's like a big boat. Then he traveled by train. That's right, by train. And then he traveled with this is my favorite way of traveling. Nay, nay. What am I doing? Yes, traveling on the horse. That's so wonderful. I love traveling and going anywhere riding my horse. So we're riding a horse. That's my favorite. What's your favorite way of traveling? Let's see. Now we're going to have a look at some flashcards with vocabulary about different ways of traveling, so different transport vocabulary. Let's take a look.
Car, car. Train, train. Bus, bus. Fire engine, fire engine. Ambulance, ambulance. Airplane, airplane. Bicycle, bicycle. Van, van, scooter, scooter, helicopter, helicopter, ropeway, ropeway, tram, tram, boat, boat, balloon, balloon, yacht, yacht, taxi, taxi, truck, truck, carriage, carrot.
We know all sorts of things of transportation, but the most popular one, and I think one of my favorite is horse riding, but my second favorite is cycling, so riding on my bike. Do you guys like riding on your bikes? So we're going to have a look at bicycles. First, we're going to start with a little chant about bicycles, and then we're going to have a look at and learn different names for different elements of bicycles. So a lot of words today, and we'll be repeating them hopefully. So first of all, let's have a look at the chant.
Jane sometimes rides her bike at night, but always with a big bright light. She never leaves the garden shed without a helmet on her head. She always has a big loud bell and usually some gloves as well. She always checks the tires for air and sometimes even takes a spare. Usually the tires don't burst. You never know though, safety first.
Now we're going to go into one of the rooms in my house. We were learning about the rooms, so where do you think I keep my bicycle? I have a lot of those. So a lot of bicycles, and I keep them in my garage. Garage. Do you remember where the garage is? So let's go and have a look at the bicycle and we'll name different parts of bicycle. Here is my bike. We're going to name different parts of it. Okay, so let's start with one. These are handlebars. Then we have this whole thing is called frame. A frame. It's a frame. Okay, then we have the next part, the round bit. We have two of those. This is a wheel. And the black bit of the wheel, black one, it's a tire. We have two tires. Okay, then we sit here, and this is called, it's a little bit like the horse riding thing called a saddle. A saddle. Then this which you press, we have two of those, are pedals. Pedals. And inside the wheels, the little thin elements, this is the little tiny little lines, those are spokes. Okay? And the last thing, well, we can't really see from this side, so I'm going to go a little bit closer. And this thing sometimes can fall off when you cycle. This element is called a chain. Okay, and look at this. We have lots of bike, and we are in my garage. Garage, do you remember which part of the house is the garage? We have lots and lots of bikes here, and lots of mess. Okay, so one more time we're going to name the parts of a bike. I will use a pencil to do it with, so hopefully we'll manage to connect it. Okay, so the first element we already have named, those are handlebars. Handlebars. the colorful elements that we can have different colors, like mine was black and green. This is a frame. Well done, guys. The circular thing, it's a circle, but it's called inside when it's on a bicycle or in a car or in a bus, it's called a wheel. So the whole thing. The black element, this black thing made out of rubber, this is a tire. Then we have, it's the same as when you ride a horse and you sit in it, it's the same name. What was it? Do you remember? That's right, saddle. We have two and we press on them and those are called pedals. Good. We also have a chain. I showed you close up. This is this thing down there. It likes to fall off sometimes and we need to fix it. And the tiny little fine lines inside the wheel are spokes. So this is a spoke and this is a spoke. So many spokes. Also in the front tires. We were talking as well, the song was talking about what's very important to have when you cycle. Okay, first and the most important element is, I showed you one before, this is a different one, but it's a helmet. I always wear a helmet. I always, means every time, wear a helmet on my head when I'm cycling. That's for safety. Okay, second thing I like to wear, I have different gloves. These ones are when it's cold. Cycling gloves. Cycling gloves. Okay, so I have two gloves. I'll put them on. So I put on my helmet. I'm putting on my gloves. I have special shorts as well, but the last thing I have for cycling are cycling shoes. Those are very special. Not everybody has special cycling shoes. Those are special ones, and they have this special thing here that it's attached to pedal. Pedal, clip, and it helps you pedaling. So if you like cycling, you might one day have special cycling shoes with a clip. Okay, but right now, anytime you go cycling, you should always wear cycling helmet. Thank you very much. I hope you enjoyed this lesson, and it was nice to see you again, and you've learned a lot of new words about transportation, like bicycle and train and ship and car and balloon and plane, that's right, and bus, and many more. I enjoyed showing you my bicycle and my very important elements for cycling. The most important was a helmet. Oh, let me put it on. Okay, so thank you very much, and I will see you soon. Bye. Bye-bye.